If you weren't able to attend FenceTech 2022, I've sat down with a few vendors to talk about what's new in 22 for them and their business. Let's go find them. All right, guys, so the first stop on the tour is the Stain and Seal Experts booth. We've got Caleb Roth. Caleb, what's new in 22 for Stain and Seal Experts?
Hey, Joe. Well, actually, we flipped our name on its head, so we're now Expert Stain and Seal.
Very good.
Professional wood care company, selling professional wood care products.
So we had talked about the difference there, about you guys are just laser focusing in that is your mission, right? Is to take professional care of wood products. Typically fences and decks, is that right?
Right. Well, Stain and Seal is only one part of what we do.
Sure.
So professional wood care is a better description of it. So we teach professional wood care. We make cleaners, we make stains. So it fits, and Expert's the brand. So
I like it a lot,
man. That's the biggest change, and now we're just trying to ingrain that into everybody's mind so they know who we are. And that's it.
So tell us a little bit about Stain and Seal Expert Stain and Seal.
Well, to be clear, because this was a big debate in our company, we're still Stain and Seal Experts.
Okay.
This is the product. This is the brand. Our company is Stain and Seal Experts.
Okay, good to know.
It makes sense. And this is just our brand. Kind of like, I'm sure there's, like Heinz makes whatever, 57 sauce, right?
Sure.
So that's it. Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about the training, because it's something that our audience has seen us talk about before, but I think it's worth repeating. Tell me about the training event. It's actually coming up in a couple weeks.
Yeah, so next week actually, this time next week we will be doing it. So, coming up in the trades, in the fence industry, there was nobody there to wrap their arm around me and teach me the right things to do in business or in process or skills. We just had to figure it out. And so it's sort of become our mission to figure those things out, figure out how to fix them, and then share it with the world. And we do that by doing classes, bringing in other people that are smarter than we are to teach people, just like yourself. You come in and you teach guys. And we just align with a group of people who like to help others. And it's just kind of flourishing, blossoming out of control.
I love it. And the big thing that I feel like, so what's the price point on coming to Stain University?
Well, there's a fee. You have to bring a problem and a solution to another problem. So it's a free event, right? So we do it for free, and we just hope everybody can come together in collaboration and raise all ships for the rising tide.
That really is the goal, right? Yeah. Is that we help the industry by the rising tide raises all the ships by helping these guys get better at their business, get better at their trade, just be better rounded craftsmen, really. And you and I have talked before about this. Our nightmare scenario is if there was a price tag that one person couldn't come because they couldn't obtain that price tag. And arguably, those are the guys and gals that really need it the most.
Right. Well, you said craftsmanship, which I think is highly important. Obviously, we know that. But business skill, that was my biggest point coming up in the trades was I knew there was a better way to do it, but I didn't know how.
Yeah.
And so when you get a bunch of guys in the room that have been there, they're 20, 30, 40 years down the path that the new guy's on, they can just fast track them. So we get to learn the lessons from the old timers. We learn the lessons from the guys who figured things out. Because some people figure things out better than others. And so I think that's the biggest value is, you'll come and learn how to do a lot of cool stuff, but you're going to learn how to do the things in your business that you really need to do.
Well, I think that's absolutely massive, is the business sense that because generational businesses are really becoming a thing of the past. And typically in the past, generational businesses, the older generation taught the younger generation. But now we have the majority of businesses, I would say, were our first generation. So they don't have that older generation to pass down knowledge, tips and tricks, what potholes to avoid, that sort of thing. So I really feel like as a participant there or participating in the training that's what we're trying to do, is be that generation that hand down that generational knowledge to the first generation companies.
Right. And that's it. That pretty much sums it up. That's the goal. And we need a way to document it, right? We got to document this journey, and so things like what you're doing help do that.
Well, we're trying. We're absolutely trying. So, Caleb, if someone wanted more information about your guys' business or products, how do they find you?
Just go to stainandsealexperts.com, or you can go to realgoodstain.com right there. Staininguniversity.com for the event. So lots of places.
I love it. Guys, check out Caleb, check out his team, Stain and Seal Experts and Expert Stain and Seal. Great people, legitimately good people, and a great product. All right, guys, the next stop on our What's New in 22 is the Shark Hinge booth. I understand you've got a couple new things in 22.
We do, Joe. In addition to the original Shark Hinge, it's been out for about 4 years now, and I know you've talked about it.
We like it a lot.
Right?
We like it a lot.
Just popular feedback from the customers predominantly is we want a self-closing option. So a lot of people have pull codes that they need to comply with.
Yep.
The original Shark Hinge didn't meet that criteria, so we developed the self-closing Shark Hinge. It's rated for up to 120 pounds, so if you have a 8-foot tall by 6-foot wide gate, that's going to fall within that weight limit.
Yeah.
So basically it's the same setup. You can see it's a little beefier than the original, but same operating setup.
Nice.
We're really proud to have that one.
And it sounds like it's adjustable?
It is adjustable, so you just got an Allen that you'll loosen here. You can adjust with the wrench at the top and then reset it, and so you can adjust the tension.
So if someone's familiar with adjusting a traditional self-closing hinge, they'd be familiar with this?
Absolutely, absolutely. Super simple. You need an Allen wrench and a standard wrench, and you can make all the adjustments you need.
So at my house, I think we'll use these because I don't have a pool necessarily, but I have a 4-year-old, and he doesn't remember to ever shut the gates. So I can see this coming in handy.
Very advantageous for even the non-pool owner. Absolutely.
Yeah. I can see it having a variety of reasons.
Absolutely. Second, we've got another popular request from customers is we want a square post option.
Yeah.
So we developed the square post option. If you have a 3-inch or 4-inch post, it can be a wood post or metal post. This is going to work for you, so we can sandwich the post, so you don't have to worry about if it's a wood post and getting wallered out.
We get into that on like trash enclosures, where the architect will spec out a 4x4, sometimes a 6x6 steel post, square.
Correct.
So we've had to field modify the existing Shark Hinge. You guys have already done that, and it looks significantly beefier.
Right, it is, and like I said, a lot of our customers are using it for the dumpster enclosures that are speccing, and like again on this one, 8-foot tall fence, 6-foot wide frame, so you can do up to a 12-foot double.
Oh, wow.
Because we also have the double latch hardware.
Yep,
so you can do up to a 12-foot double with this and not have to worry about it sagging or having to call back.
Very good.
Yep.
Very good. Well, guys, if you watch the channel at all, you know that I'm a big fan of the Shark Hinge. I literally have them at my house. We also install them on all of our customers' gates. If you're looking for an incredibly heavy-duty, beefy hinge, you can't go wrong with Shark Hinge. Now, for the flat mount and for the self-closing hinge, when can we expect to see those in rough terms?
About mid-year of 2022 this year.
All right. Well, very good. Guys, keep an eye out mid-year 22 for both the self-closing Shark Hinge and the flat mount Shark Hinge. Appreciate you having me over.
Thank you, Joe.
On to the next stop. All right, everybody. If you've watched the channel for any length of time, you know that we love using My Salesman. So the logical next stop in the What's New in 22 tour, Rachel Cruzy with My Salesman. Rachel, what's new in 22?
Well, Joe, I am glad you asked because we have a lot of things going on in 2022. We just launched some new enhancements with My Salesman. It's called Blank Canvas, where you're able to draw on an actual grid instead of a Google map. If the Google area is, maybe underdeveloped or not on Google yet. So kind of some cool capabilities.
So like a new house, maybe?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like that.
New development, which we all run into, and using Google Maps, it's just one of those things. So, and then of course we also have some capabilities for some stain. Like if you would like to use the program for staining, we have that and deck staining. So that's really cool. So trying to do that deck build, it took a long time. It was in the works for about a year. So we think we got it dialed down. So it works pretty darn well.
Nice.
If anybody's either using staining and sealing and want to see what that looks like, just to come on down to booth 1333 at FenceTech, or give me a call, email me at rachel@mysalesman.com. Happy to do online Zoom meetings and get everybody caught up and whatnot.
I can't tell you how many hours of Rachel's life it took to get me comfortable using My Salesman, but she always stuck with me. And if she could teach me to do it, she could teach you to do it.
And look how far he's come.
Now, Rachel, we also talked about some partnerships that you guys have been working on.
Absolutely, and I think in this last year we've really seen a lot of cohesion with fence companies just getting together, kind of trying to problem solve for the industry. We have a lot of customers using several different great software products for other parts of the industry, so we actually are talking to them about doing a little integration, having some partnerships. So when they're using one product, it's easy to transition to the other product. So just the next step. And we always talk about processes, right?
Right.
And how we get better. You know, we want to keep a good process, and that's how we train our customers that we're building and installing fence for.
Yeah.
That we as a fence company follow processes, and that's just what we're doing on the back end with my salesmen. We're just trying to stay up to date, more efficient, more profitable for all of our contractors using our products.
And it sounds like you're bringing more and more value through these partnerships.
Absolutely. We certainly.
You're fine. Guys, like I said, if you've watched my channel at all, you know that I love working with Rachel and Matt, with my salesmen. Rachel, if someone out there would like to reach out to you and learn more about my salesmen, how can they do that?
Well, you can go to our website at mysalesman.com. We have a Facebook page, like and follow our Facebook page. You can message me there, Rachel at mysalesman.com. Our phone number and information is all on those pages as well. So reach out. I think most of our contractors have not only probably my direct cell phone, but I think my desk phone is on the one on the website. So, but give me a call, and I'm happy to walk you through any questions that you may have regarding our software.
Perfect.
Or anything else.
Guys, I can't recommend my salesmen enough. Really, honestly, great people, and they've got a great product. So, on to the next stop for what's new in 22. All right, guys, the next stop on the what's new for 22 is at Ameristar Perimeter.
What's up, Joe?
What's new in 22?
What's new in 22 for Ameristar? So we released a lot of products last year. So this year we've got some additions to our current product lines. We've got some additions to our Exodus gates. We've also got some additions to Stalwart, which is our crash-rated system. So we've got new things coming for our high security products. We've also got some exciting things happening with B&B security systems as well.
Okay, all right, very good. So if someone wanted to watch what's new in 22 unroll at Ameristar Perimeter, where can they do that?
Well, you can always follow us on Instagram, Ameristar Perimeter. You can also check out our updated website, which is ameristarperimeter.com.
Very good. Well, guys, another stop for what's new in 22. Let's keep it rolling. All right, everybody, we're here at another stop on the What's New in 22 tour at FenceTech 22. Obviously, with the one and only Sean King, Mr. Fence. Sean, what's new in 22 at Mr. Fence?
Oh my goodness, what is new? 2022 for us, Mr. Fence Academy. It was we started a little bit into it last year, but this year it's going crazy. Mr. Fence Academy training nationwide and helping our brothers and sisters run a better fence company, right?
Absolutely.
That's been big for us this year, as you can tell.
Now, and Sean, you do, when we're talking about Academy, what is Mr. Fence Academy? Because we see you do a lot of installation content. Anyone that has watched anything on Facebook knows about your installation content.
So I haven't figured out what it is yet.
Okay.
No, really. What it is us trying to find a way to help our industry become more professional, more efficient, and make more money. I really believe is, as a whole, if we can all be more profitable, then we can help each other become better and more professional.
Sure.
Unfortunately, sometimes we don't make enough profit, and then we start cutting corners.
Right.
So,
Right.
Mr. Fence Academy is there to help us make our fellow brothers and sisters make more profit. And that might be having a conversation on how to price things, or how to bid projects, or how to order material, manage your team members, brand.
Sure.
It could be conversation on how to best install resident fence process and procedures. I really don't know. It's really no set agenda for any one person.
So it probably varies by company then?
Yeah, we just have a good conversation. Feed off of them. What is it they know that they are great at, and what is it they're not good at?
Sure.
And do we know somebody in the industry that can help them with that? It may not be us,
Sure.
but we may know a resource. Like, I know a guy.
Yeah.
Oh, your website sucks? I know a guy.com.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
right.
We can fix that.
Very good.
So that's the academy piece, is really trying to help our industry grow, become better as a whole. There's a rising tide does what?
Raises all the ships.
Raises all ships.
Raises all the ships.
I love it.
Sean, if someone wanted to find out more about the academy or the tools or anything about Mr. Fence, how could they do it?
I'm not hard to find.
No, just look around.
Just social media, but we do have MrFenceAcademy.com.
Okay.
MrFenceTools.com.
Very good.
That's pretty simple, right?
Yep.
You're welcome to message me on Facebook. We're in multiple Facebook groups. We have Mr. Fence Academy Facebook group, our page, Mr. Fence Tools page. Pretty easy to get a hold of,
Sure.
I think. Or you can just call this guy, and then he'll call me.
Yep. We'll put the links that you just mentioned in the link, and then we'll put it in the description below. It's been a long day.
Tag, subscribe, below. I still can't do it. It was a year ago, and I didn't
It's
get
tricky,
it.
it's tricky.
Right. The coolest new tool we have for this year is probably going to be the SpaceX tool.
Yeah.
So for 2022, SpaceX
Got it.
allows a guy to do board-on-board spacing without a spacer block at a level. Pretty crazy.
Fantastic. Well, Sean, thank you. This concludes another stop on the What's New in 22 at FenceTech 22 tour.
Thank you so much.
Sean, thank you. All right, guys, we're at the final stop on the What's New in 22 tour. Obviously, we're here at Stevens Pipe and Steel. Scott, what's new in 22?
Well, a lot of people don't know this, but Stevens opened their South Carolina branch at the end of 2021, and at the beginning of 2022, we launched our new branch in Houston. So we're very excited about that and getting both those locations off the ground and up and running. It's going to help expand the company and help us hit more clients in more areas, and we're super excited about those two new areas coming online. And we're also opening our 5th tube mill as well this year. So we've got 4 functioning tube mills that's allowed us to be one of the largest players in galvanized fence tubing in the industry. And this 5th tube mill is just going to take us to the next level. We're going to be able to increase our output, increase our production, and get you guys more tubing into the industry.
Fantastic.
And we also got some products that people probably never even heard of before, or maybe don't even know exist. Like, we have a fully aluminum chain link system.
Like aluminized chain.
No, not aluminized. Aluminized is aluminum coated steel. This is like a fully aluminum chain link. It's aluminum through the core. It's a 9 gauge with Schedule 40 pipe. The fittings are aluminum. The pipe is aluminum, the tension wire is aluminum, barbed wire is aluminum. It's got great corrosion resistance around salt water. There's been some applications with magnetic fields being a problem that they had to use it. It goes into the islands and coastal areas a lot, but there's multiple applications all over the United States and international for it. So it's a very exciting product. And
That's incredible. So the entire product line is aluminum.
yes, 100% aluminum chain link. Not just aluminum ornamental iron, it's aluminum chain link fencing.
And I honestly I didn't know that was a thing.
Yes,
honestly.
it is, and it's an exciting product for us. And we're branching out into other markets as well. We touch on most of the items you all see in the fence industry today. Stevens handles them in some capacity.
Very good, very good. And then also I heard robotics line.
Yeah, we've started in robotics welding panels. It's very exciting. It's helping us curb the employee shortage in the United States right now by utilizing robotics in addition to our current employees.
Very good, very good. Well, Scott, I appreciate you having me in for the What's New in 22 tour. If someone wanted to get in touch with you to learn more about What's New in 22, how would they do that?
Well, Stevens has a website, spsfence.com, or you can always call in our national headquarters at Stevens Pipe and Steel in Russell Springs, Kentucky, or one of our great branches. You can reach out to me personally at any time if you need any information. I'm at our national headquarters. That's for Scott Wilkerson, or any of our branch personnel will be happy to help you as well.
Very good. Scott, thank you. I appreciate the time.
All right, thank you.
Guys, that concludes the What's New in 22 tour at FenceTech. If you have any questions or comments, drop them in the comments below. Until next time, I'm Joe Everest, the fence expert, reminding you that good fences make good neighbors. And we'll see you next time.